What's going on, everybody? Camp Jansen coach and IFBB Bikini Pro, Nadia here. Today I am going to be training legs, but first I want to give you guys kind of a background and just a little bit of history into where I'm at right now and what my goals are moving forward. That'll kind of help you understand the game plan and our goals going into this training session. So I am about 10 weeks post nationals. That was back in November of last year. And where I'm at now, we are in a good place with food. I'm getting my feet back under me, getting into a really good rhythm as far as my training here. And I'm feeling really good, getting my blood work back on track. Not quite ready to jump into a prep just yet. I had discussed, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, maybe you know that I was looking at doing the New York Pro, but that is something that we are postponing for the time being. And we're looking at something probably later, summertime, early fall, just maybe get qualified. Not maybe, it's not an if, it's a when, right? But so as far as today's leg training, it's not going to be anything high volume. It's not going to be high rep. It's not going to be bands and foo-foo fluffy stuff. It's going to be the basics. It's going to be sometimes what you see most of the guys doing. It's going to be all the basics as far as deadlifts, squats, your standard hamstring curl, leg extension. It's nothing like you see on your sweat videos on Instagram. It's very traditional, very basic, very standard. Now the intensity is something that I usually see differently in my training than formerly in other people's training, like what you might know on Instagram, the higher rep, lower weight kind of style. That doesn't change for me, whether I'm in my off season or in my prep. I usually keep the same style of training, and that helps me keep my muscle on. So if you guys are interested in following along, continue watching this video. Let's get into the workout. So we warmed up with walking lunges, just with body weight and some adductors. I did 2 sets of 10 steps each leg, forward and back, and then I went on the adductors. I did 2 sets of like 12, 13 reps there, just to warm up, get things moving, get warm, and then we went into seated hamstring curl. I worked up to a set of 15 till failure, meaning that 15th rep was extremely hard for me to get. And then that was my first top set. And then my second top set, my second working set, we took that same weight and rode it out till failure, which for me was about 9 reps. Second, we are moving on to leg extensions. Same style as we did the hamstring curl. I'm gonna be working up to a top set of 15 reps, taking that second working set with the same weight until failure. So the goal is to pump out as much as I can, be as intense and powerful as I can within those 15 reps, and within my second set to failure, pump out as many reps as I can that are still routine and effective and maintaining proper form. You don't want form to suffer as you're taking your sets and reps to failure. You want everything to still be just as effective and just as efficient, and making sure that you're doing the reps correctly and not getting sloppy at the end is a goal for me. So let's get to it. done our hamstring curls, we've done our leg extensions, now we're squatting. And this is going to be performed in a reverse pyramid style after I have a solid round of warm-up sets and I feel good, I feel strong going into my top sets. We're going to be working from a set of heavy to lighter weight. Reps are going to be from 10 to 12, and then with that lighter weight on our second working set, only reducing the weight by like 15% or so, taking that for a ride of a little bit higher, not higher volume, but more so around like 15 reps if I can get it out of me. So squats are something that are probably my weakest move in the gym, something that I'm very hard on myself for, something that I really am focusing on improving, especially while I do have this time in a caloric surplus and I'm not competing right now, and I'm really focusing on getting to be stronger in my off season. So let's get to it. Dumbbell RDLs. I will go back and forth each week with dumbbell and with barbell RDLs. So these are the menu today. I'm going to be performing them in the same style that we did my squats, working in reverse pyramid from heavy to light after having warmed up. Warming up is, again, a huge part of this. You can't go right into that top set without warming up first. So I will most likely take something about half of my top set, warm up with that, work my way up to my top set, but not going any further than maybe 5 to 7 reps. So my top set's going to be probably about like 12 to 15 reps. I'm going to try and get the same weight I got last time I did this movement, the dumbbell RDL. I'm going to try and get the same weight for 15 reps rather than 13 that I got last time. So hoping we can pull that off.